Hi, and welcome to the M.A.D Journey, a video blog about my trials in getting my son Michael back to me through the court system. So I just saw a documentary on Netflix called Divorce Corp, and holy crap, that was wow. What it was about is it's about the family court system, and about how corrupt and screwed up it actually is. I had no idea how much of a business it is, how much of a business family law actually is. There were a lot of lawyers and attorneys that, were doing interviews on the documentary that were kind of admitting openly that they are charging insane amounts of money for divorces and for custody hearings just because they can. A lot of times people view attorneys as the more money they charge, the better they are as attorneys, which isn't true. A lot of these attorneys are just literally breaking up families to make a buck. It was extremely heartbreaking to see these fathers and mothers that were just getting screwed by the family court system, and it's disgusting. Even though I've been doing this blog about my struggle with everything and getting my son back, I don't want to appear that I'm just saying this happens to only fathers. No, not at all. This happens to mothers too. I'm not sure what the actual numbers are in relation, but it really doesn't matter because parents are parents, period, and no parent should be kept away from their kid. And you just see these stories, these heartbreaking stories of these parents that are going broke, that are going to jail, and it was just a lot to really process for me to realize that this is what I'm facing. It's said that every mother and every father has a right to see their kids, but then why is this happening? Why is family law so messed up that there are tons of parents that are just losing all the time? And these aren't evil people. These aren't people that are abusive or drug dealers or anything. They're literally parents just like me who are hardworking people who just want to see their kids. It's messed up because they do a lot of comparisons to what the family law is like in Scandinavia, and it's so much more simple. The reason why they picked that country in particular is because these issues with family law reform are happening in other countries, and they had to find one that doesn't have that. For example, in there, divorce is just a simple paper you sign. There's no attorneys get involved, no law process, nothing. Just you sign a paper and then you wait like 6 months. There's like a 6 months leeway in case you guys decide that you don't want to do it. But after that, you're divorced, and then that's that. Child support, I think it says like a maximum of like $150 or something like that. Well, what's equivalent to $150? And because that's for the bare necessities, that's it. Did you know that child support in the US is based off income? That means that no matter what you're making, you're not paying for the kids' basic necessities. You're paying based on what you make. So if you're the type to make, I don't know, like $100,000 a year, you're gonna pay a big amount of money for child support. Not because the kids need it for basic necessities, obviously they don't, but because that's just how much you make, and that's, how the courts do it. So for a fact that there are women out there that are just spending it willy-nilly, doing whatever the hell they want with it. Why? Because they can. Because who's going to stop them? No one. And that is the kind of world we're living in. And that's what I have to face. There was one part that really hit me in the heart. It was this young guy, I can't remember his name, but he's fighting to see his boy, and he was saying that his birthday was actually the week before, and he wonders how he's going to explain to his 9-year-old son that he can't see his brother. How do you explain that? You know, I think about that every day. How am I supposed to explain to Aiden when he gets older and starts to understand more that he can't see his big brother? You know? And after watching that documentary, I also am faced with the reality and the idea that I really might not get to see my son until he's older. You know, I had always wondered why some people would say to me, like, you know, I always wonder why some people would say to me, like, you know, when he's older, you know, you'll get a chance to see him. He'll come looking for you for sure. And I used to be like, screw that. When he's older, why are you telling me about when he's older? I'm talking about right now. I want to see him. I'm gonna try to see him right now. You know, I have proof and facts and all this other stuff. And now I get it. I know why they're saying those things to me. I get it. Because there's a good chance I won't. You know, it's almost like a lottery, man. Like, I can't even say that it's 50-50. You know, there are some attorneys out there that are that specifically want to win. That it's not about the best interest of the child. They just want to win. So they can do what they can to make you look like the worst piece of crap in the world just so that they can win. And they're damaging a child. And they don't care. They're not doing what's right. There aren't people out there that's doing what's right. They're just trying to make money. They're trying to make money off me not seeing my kid. And yeah, it's just not right. It's really just not right. I hate this so much. I really do. You know, I said many times, and I will keep saying that I'm going to keep fighting for my son. It's just going to be so damn hard. So, with all that in mind, I stated in my last video at the very beginning that if you're going through a divorce or anything like that, really try to work it out yourselves. You know, really try to just find a common ground. Hell, to be honest, don't even get divorced, because like even divorce is ridiculously expensive. And then you hear something like what's going on in Scandinavia, how easy and simple it is, how much that makes sense. You know, it's just like, dude, don't get divorced. If you get married, y'all can just separate and just, you know, figure it out amongst yourselves. But divorce, holy crap. But like on a serious note, like really try to work it out, because the court system is ridiculously biased, and it just hurts a lot to it hurts a lot to see that there are other families out there that are experiencing something like this, and they're not seeing their kids, you know. Sorry. Okay. It hurts a lot to see that there are other families out there that are going through this exact same thing, that there are so many of us. It hurts to know that there are so many of us out there that are just want to see our kids, to have to go through so much just to see our kids. It sucks, and I cannot believe this is happening. So please check out Divorce Corp on Netflix. It's amazing, eye-opening documentary. You know, I'm glad that they're shedding light on this letting people know, because it needs to change. This absolutely needs to change. Please follow me on Twitter at Fight for Mikey, hashtag Bring Mikey Back. Check out Divorce Corp if you can. Parents out there, please try to work it out if you can. And thanks for watching.